Hi all, welcome to another pick a pile reading. This time we are going to try something different. This reading will be called a blind reading, a mystery reading, which means the universe will decide for us what questions we may subconsciously have and what answers any entities may want to provide us. It could be the higher realms, it could be your ancestors, it could be your higher self, it could be your inner child or the universe. Whoever wants to come through, deliver a message to you, this person or this entity will come along, give you the answer to the question that you've been seeking. Okay, so we'll be using two decks for this purpose. The Light Seers Tarot deck and recent addition Angel Heart Sigils, an oracle deck. So we have three piles to choose from. The first card is the Queen of Cups, second the Four of Wands, and the third Three of Swords. Okay, I'm just showing them up close. Okay, so if you chose the Queen of Cups card, this is your reading pile 1. So we will inquire what your messages are. Okay. Okay. Right. 3 more cards, please. We got the Fool in reverse as the first card, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Emperor, okay, the High Priestess in reverse, okay, very interesting. Okay, this is your past self coming through to deliver this message for you, pile 1, okay. Your past self wants to come through, tell you, appreciate you for whatever steps you've taken thus far in your journey, okay. And you've been very brave through it all. You've been very strong, determined towards your goal. This is what your past self wants you to know. That's what I see here. I see two scenarios here. One is with respect to your career goals, and the second is with respect to love. Okay? Yeah. We'll first uncover what your past self wants you to know with respect to your career. Okay? Some of you here, or most of you here, you feel stuck in your career. You don't know where this path is taking you. You feel nothing is working out. You feel like, you don't feel valued. That's what I see here, because you attribute too much value to being in a career. You feel undermined, that you're not able to thrive. I don't know what your situation is, but your past self wants you to know, I know things are taking time. I know things are getting delayed. I know you're not getting the recognition you deserve. Right? But wait for a few more days. Wait for a few more days. There is something that you need to learn from this process. Right? From the experiences that you've had, from whatever has been going through in your life, there is something here that you need to learn from this period, okay? Right. So start journaling, talk to yourself. I think self-talk could be cute. See, I don't know, I don't feel like speaking for this pile. Maybe you've been too much in the hermit mode. Or maybe you haven't been talking to yourself. Maybe you've been running away from yourself, trying to distract yourself, not meeting your fears or those deeper sensitive emotions that you have. That's what I see here. Because I don't feel like speaking at all. I'm clairsentient, which means I can feel other people's emotions. So for this while, I have a feeling you're trying to distract yourself and feeling triggered, and because you're feeling triggered, you're also feeling very guilty. I was not like this before, but the past few days have not been easy. Am I returning to my past self? No, you're not. No, you're not, which is why your past self wants you to know it has come through to deliver this message that don't worry. Okay? You are not returning back to your past self. You're moving forwards. But the only thing here is you are beating yourself up for feeling human. We're all human, right? We are spiritual beings having, right, human experience. But you attribute too much emphasis on the spiritual part of it and not the practical side of life, which is why you may have grown up in an environment that could have been too religious or spiritual, or maybe you were attracted to spirituality right from a very young age, that you've always had this thought that I have to be spiritual all the time, but only you've taken it too far by one. That's the message that I see here. And your spiritual and your past self is here to tell you it's time to start paying attention to the practical matters of life and not overly beat yourself up for feeling human, because we're all human. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to feel pain. What are you running away from? That's what your past self wants you to know. What are you running away from? Why are you running away from it? It's okay to have such painful experiences. You're the Queen of Cups. You chose this for a reason. You're very intuitive. Yeah, you don't need this external guidance at all. You yourself know. Why am I running away from my emotions? Should I not be facing this head on? I did it in the past, but I'm not able to do it now. This is happening, my dear friend, for a reason. To let you know, you don't have to do healing all the time. You don't have to be spiritual all the time. It's okay to be flawed, which is why you've been feeling this particular way. Nothing's working out. You've had delays in your life. That's happening for a reason. You're a master manifester and you've been using your manifestation skills to get your dream life. You've been doing everything right. But this core part of you, this inner part of you, this inner child wants your soul wants some varied experiences. Right? You don't need to feel like a success all the time. Sometimes you need the experience of pain to know the value of good stuff, right? It's only when we go on a bad road do we realize the importance of a good road, right? These things happen so we don't take whatever we have in our life for granted. You've been looking for peace of mind for a long time and it has come your way. But since you're so used to being in the mode of I go after what I want, full throttle mode, your masculine energy, you're not able to come to terms with this period which is kind of stagnant as a good sport. Maybe you've been please excuse my voice. I've still not recovered fully from my sore throat, but what I see here is could be throat chakra related issues. Right from a young age, you were silenced. Maybe the people around you told you, pile one, you are a very spiritual person. Don't wear such clothes. Okay, pile one, you are too religious. Okay, you shouldn't be playing video games. So the people around you conditioned you into believing you are a certain way that you've forgotten to be quirky, fun, and accepting of yourself. So self-acceptance is what I see is crucial for you right now, which is what your past self wants you to know. See, just the fact that I don't feel like speaking at all, it tells me there are a lot of stuff repressed in your inner self, my dear. pile 1, which wants to come out. You want to feel like I'm not saying anything wrong here, but you want to taste how being ordinary feels like, not failure, okay? Sorry, I used the wrong word. You want to know how ordinary feels like, because you've been extraordinary all your life. You've been strong all your life. You've been this person all your life. You've been the high priestess. And now your past self is telling you, I don't want to be like this all the time. I don't need to know all the answers. I want to go with the flow of life. So your past self is here telling you, have a human experience, go have fun. Don't seek answers all the time. Be ordinary. That's what you need at this point. It's okay to not know. That's the message here. Your past self wants you to know. It's okay to not know all the answers. It's okay to go with the flow of life. It's okay to not to be the high priestess all the time. My dear pile 1, you want to be the high priestess all the time. You want to be this emperor, okay? You want to take control of your life. Good for you. You have this balanced masculine and feminine energy, but the only point here is you want them to last. You want them to sustain. You want them here to stay. That's not going to happen, my dear pile 1, because your soul needs that integral experience. It wants varied experiences. You could be the kind of person that's like, oh my God, I'm having a problem with this thing in my life. I don't want it. I want success at any rate. It's like you're obsessed with being extraordinary and being in the high priestess mode. That's why it came out in the reverse. You're the queen of cups. That's your energy. But, you're not meant to be in this state all the time, which is why the high priestess came out in reverse. This is extraordinary. Wow. Which is why things are not working out in your favor right now, my dear pile 1 people. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You put in all your hard work into this career thing, or your, I was also speaking about love, the love aspect. It could be your partnership, marriage, whatever it is, or you're expecting communication from somebody, a twin flame reunion, whatever it is. It's okay to not have things work out. It's okay to not take control of your life. It's okay to go with the flow of life. It's okay to focus on the practical aspects of life. What can I cook for dinner today? Shall I go shopping with my kids? This is what your soul wants at this time, my dear pile 1. Not feeling like the high priestess all the time or the emperor all the time. You are that person, yes, but you don't have to be that all the time. See, even if I'm president of a country, I cannot think about my country all the time, right? I have to think about my own stuff, what I like. Tap into that quirky side of you, quirky fun, I sense that you have this on your face, like subtle humor. I know it contradicts, but some of you here, you have this really beautiful sense of humor. What are you doing with it? My dear pile 1, express your humor, laugh out loud. When was the last time you laughed like crazy? I want you to watch some comedy movies, something that really makes you tick, okay? Something that makes you come out of this high priestess mode. You don't have to be the high priestess all the time, my dear pile 1. That's the point here, okay? Even in love, it's okay to not get that communication from the other person, which is why things are getting delayed. Your past self wants you to know, because you tried to control the outcome every single time in the past and you were successful. But after a certain point of time, the techniques that worked for us once in the past, they have to go through this transformation. So we learn lessons from things, right? So the same technique that worked for you before may not work now, which is exactly what is happening in your case. To your credit, you've started surrendering to the universe, but you still are in this high priestess mode, telling yourself, I want to know all the answers. Even if you're playing with your kids or playing with somebody or talking to somebody, you're like, oh my God, this person has still not contacted me. What do I do? Should I do this healing work? No, there is nothing wrong with you. Let go of the idea that there are things that are wrong with you, my dear pile 1. This is stopping your progress. This is stopping you from living life, okay? Oh my God, I love this message for you, my dear pile 1. Absolutely love this message. I love this message for you. So happy for you, my dear Pilot. We'll have a card from Angel Heart Sigils, Oracle deck. What else do my pile 1 people need to know? This is a relatively new deck. If I can't channel messages, I will refer the guidebook. Anyway, this please, this one. Okay. Metatron, magnification. Right. See, this card has a planet on it. That's what I see here. Night sky, planets. So there are things beyond your control that you cannot you cannot have the necessary clarity. As much as you would like to know, you cannot have that clarity because there are things happening beyond your control, which is what we were talking about the past few minutes, right? Your past self here is telling you cosmic level stuff is happening here. You cannot have control over that stuff. And I see a lot of blue light here, blue and indigo, which tells me your intuition is on point. Don't worry about it. You don't have the clarity you need because this is planetary level stuff affecting your life. Don't try to control it, my dear Paiman. Don't try to know all the answers. It will not help you. Because your past self needs this human experience of not knowing the answers and being okay with it. Simple existence, not highly metaphysical spiritual existence. Your past self wants this simple human experience, this practical experience. Very interesting. So since we got the card Metatron, please connect with Archangel Metatron. Listen to guided meditation with Archangel Metatron. Right. Magnification. So I'm just going to read the meaning, the card meaning. Okay, Metatron. Okay, the supernal teacher. Magnification. Here it is. Metatron's heart sigil teaches us that we live at a time of immense spiritual expansion on planet Earth. Through the work of meditation and prayer, we may resolve the predicaments of the flesh, seeing that all without is a reflection of what is within. Okay. Through resolution, we become closer to the source and our spiritual constitution reflects the magnitude of our integrity. Then, the 8th chakra opens and the vessel of the universal heart connects with the energy field of infinite potential, magnifying our spiritual essence. This magnification is source given, opening us to the refined nature of service in our community and the broader global village. Therefore, ask yourself, what has recently opened in you to bring you to this potential gateway for the healing of the planet? Very interesting. Chant He through the first transpersonal chakra of the universal heart 7 inches above your crown chakra. Chant He. This is what the guidebook says, H-E-E. Maybe chant it. This is card number. We don't have a card number here. 11 times perhaps every day. Yeah, you're the Queen of Cups. You're the High Priestess. You are very powerful right now. Your intuition is on point. But the only thing here is, yes, you should start. If you've not done so already, you should have this channel, this social media channel to share your experiences with the world. Because your throat chakra is becoming, it's going through this rebirth process right now. You're about to inspire a lot of people in the world. Pile 1 people. So this is all we have for you. Thank you, past self of Pile 1. If you like this video, please share this with your friends and family. Hit that thumbs up icon and subscribe if you've not done so already. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So if you were drawn to this card, the Four of Wands. This is your reading. This is pile 2. Pile 2 people, this is going to be a mystery reading, a blind reading, which means the universe will have messages for us through your past self, your future self, your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever you need to know at this point right now, you will have your answer now, okay? So, I'm not going to channel any messages by seeing this card, looking at this card. I'm going to stop myself. We'll see what your messages are and who wants to tell you what, okay? What your blind reading mystery messages are, okay? Okay. We have the Page of Wands. 3 more cards, please. 3 more cards. The High Priestess, you could also be attracted to pile 1. If you're not, that's fine. But High Priestess goes in reverse for pile 1. Okay. 2 of Cups in reverse. Excellent. 2 of Swords in reverse. Excellent. Excellent. The Page of Wands card is card number 11, right? So 1 plus 1 is 2. You got the High Priestess, which is card 2, 2 of Cups, card 2, 2 of Swords, card 2. You could be seeing 2, 2, 2, 2. This is amazing. So I would say, since this is an angel number, I would say archangels and the angels surrounding you are coming here to deliver a message for you. Okay? They see you being worried. Okay? They see you being worried about things not working out. The angels around you want you to know you are being led in a direction, a different direction, a totally different direction that you have no clue as of now. Okay? You have no clue about it as of now. But trust the universe. That's what your angels want you to know. Your angels want you to start trusting the process, because you chose the Four of Wands card for a reason. There is celebration here, okay? New beginnings are on the horizon. Right. I see the Tower in reverse. I was called to check this, the last card in the deck, and I see you've been resisting changes at the emotional level. That's what I see here. You could be going through a major heart chakra glow up, okay? Things from the past, people from the past could be entering your life to trigger you, because you need to heal your heart chakra, my dear. Pile 2 people. That's what I see here. Your angels are here telling you you're highly intuitive. Look at the High Priestess here. And your biggest asset is your heart chakra, okay? Such unconditional love. But you're not pouring that love towards yourself. You're giving away that love freely to other people. I'll explain how, okay? The scenario that I see here is, and which your angels want you to know, because this is a blind reading, your angels want you to know, you've been giving away this love either by pouring too much into people's cup, like people pleasing tendencies, or by reacting. Because remember, our energy goes where our attention goes, right? If you keep thinking about a person, even in negative connotation, even in negative terms, if we keep thinking about them, if we pay attention to this negative scenario all the time, the chances are we attract such people into our life, because it's not just about the law of attraction, it's also about the law of vibration, right? Whatever frequency I am at, if I keep thinking about past life, why am I saying past life? Why am I saying past life? This is very interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, anyway, right. Maybe you're attracting past life karmic influences into your life at this point. Right. But you always have the choice to come out of this karmic influence, right? Which is what is happening. We have the Four of Wands here. Hmm. So, what I see here is don't resist any kind of changes and seek this intensity. We may start feeling like a victim when people start playing us, right? But your angel's guidance here is start focusing on yourself, meditate more often. Go inside, deep inside. The clarity you seek lies there. Go deep inside. Two of Swords in reverse. You are being led by your ancestors and angels team. It's not just your angels. Your ancestors are protecting you, leading you towards a direction, but you want to know everything. You want to control the outcome. Let go of this grip to hold on to things. A few of you here, you could also be holding on to past stuff. Like the people in your past, wanting this certain partner, this ex who's gone out of your life, but you still chasing them. That's a potential scenario here. For a few of you here, you could have outgrown your partner, but you are like, no, I want this person because I feel validated in their presence. No, my dear pilot. You are outgrowing people in your life at a rapid pace, and it's time for you to cut cords with them. See, the Tower card is here in the reverse for a reason. Tower is about these major changes happening in life through divine intervention. I saw this in reverse, which tells me you are resisting this divine intervention by wanting to control the outcome, not going with the flow of life. Your eyes are tired, but you are being led in the right direction, but you're not believing it. That's the problem here. You want to control the direction of where you're going. Supposing you want to become an archaeologist, okay, and the divine is telling you through many signs and synchronicities that you're not meant. Of course, we have free will. I agree with that, okay? But the divine is telling you now is not the right time for you to get into archaeology. Do it a year later. But you're like, no, I want to get into archaeology now, and you take this detour, okay? Nothing bad will come out of it. But we tend to get into detours for this reason because we don't learn the lesson that we're meant to learn, okay? You've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. That's what I'm saying here because you got two for a reason here, but you're not paying enough attention to what is going on in your life. And it's very interesting. You got the Four of Wands. You chose the Four of Wands. I saw the Tower card. Tower is 16, card number 16, 1 plus 6, which is 7. 7 here and 4 here, which is 11, again 2. Oh my God, my dear Pile, you could be seeing a lot of synchronicity signs, but you're not paying enough attention to these signs. And your angels are drawing your attention to these signs. They want you to meditate, they want you to connect with you. Your future self is also here wanting to connect with you. For pile 1, it was just their past self which wanted to connect with them. But for you, my dear pile 2, your angels, your ancestors, your entire spirit team perhaps, they want to connect with you. That's what I see here. Amazing, pile 2. Who are you? You should be like super special for an entire team to work for you. Work with you, not for you. Maybe you're supposed to be this queen. Look at the high priestess. But you don't know your own value, which is why they want to know your own value. They want you to meditate more often. The clarity you seek will come to you when you meditate more often. That's the energy that I get here. I'm just curious, my dear pile 2. I'm going to ask the deck, what are you trying to control? Why? Why do you want to control that? What are you trying to control? Happiness. Look at the card here, 9 of Cups. You want to feel happy, content, you want to be free. Very interesting. You want freedom. But my dear pile 2 people, freedom is something that doesn't come from external sources. Freedom is not something that comes from other people. You could be the kind of people that asks permission, that seeks validation from other people, asks permission if you want to go out, okay? 2 of Cups here in reverse. I forgot about it altogether. Now I see why. Codependent issues. Seeking validation from your partner. Wanting your partner to be happy. and wanting to fix outcomes, wanting to fix the other person. I don't feel like, I don't, and my intention, my pile 2, my dear pile 2, is not to trigger you. I'm just observing what's happening here. And if I am looking at a card, analyzing what it is that you want to control, there is a message here for you, right? Your angels are nudging me to do it. So, please, my dear pile 2, your freedom is yours, okay? You don't have to look for external sources and external validation, I'm sorry, to give it to you, okay? That's what I say here. You can have that freedom yourself. You don't need that validation from other sources. You don't need that push. You don't need that. You may also be the kind of people that wants other people to push them towards their goals. No, that's not healthy, my dear child. You could also be the kind of people that feels a certain level of pride when you tell other people, my partner here, my spouse made me do it. It's cute, it's fun, but it's not healthy. Okay, all the very best to you, my dear pile 2. We'll have a card now from a relatively recent deck, Angel Heart Sigils deck, an oracle card deck. Additional messages, my dear. Whoa, slow down. You could be feeling like totally lost, ungrounded. Spend some time in nature, especially near night sky. Walk barefoot on grass. Adventure. Jophiel. Connect with Archangel Jophiel, my dear pile 2 people. Adventure. There's a mountain here. There is nature. What did I tell you? Spend some time in nature. Take a break. Go on a vacation. For a few of you here, go on a vacation. You'll start feeling refreshed if you do it. It could be a one-day trip. Okay? I'm also very curious. I'm being called to check the message. So please work with Archangel Jophiel. Okay? Read more about him. Do meditation with guided meditation with Archangel Jophiel. Here it is, adventure. Many of us are called to unique pilgrimages at this fabled time of soul striding, drawn particularly by the wondrous astrological evolutions that are taking place, mirroring the many internal shifts that we feel as we repair the schism between mind and body. One of these great sites of pilgrimage is Machu Picchu, which always produces upliftment in our beings in anticipation of powerful evolution. Adventures can be risky, bold, and involving uncertain outcomes. In this, one soul is kept alive as we face the challenges fearlessly, revealing unexpected possibilities. See? Adventures can be risky, bold, and involving uncertain outcomes. What is this? We were just talking about this, right? You're being led in an entirely new direction, and it's an adventure in consciousness. You don't need to know everything about it, my dear pile 2 people. You could also be attracted to pile 1. If you're not, that's fine. In this, our soul is kept alive as we face the challenges fearlessly, revealing unexpected possibilities. That's what we're seeing here, right? Unexpected possibilities, all leading to victory. There's also this mountain-like triangle figure here. It's a tent here, but it's symbolic of this triangle. Triangle is this ascension in consciousness, right? Which is what this message is all about, ascension in consciousness. Jophiel also wants you to look at the angelic orb in the far right of the photo and see how it heralds the wonder of adventure in your own life. Once you've felt the orb, gaze on Jophiel's heart sigil for an extra boost for your soul's adventure through his incarnation. Chant high through the Agnya, the 6th chakra, to determine what your possible journey can be as you see life as a daring adventure. So you can probably chant Om, okay? It says H-I here. I don't know if it's hi or he. So just to be clear, you can chant Om, okay? Which is the Bij mantra of the third eye chakra. So with this, I'm ending the reading. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up, this video a thumbs up. Share this with your friends and family. Comment below as to what your feedback is. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Thank you so much, my dear pile 2 people. Pile 3. You chose the Three of Swords card here. This is a mystery reading, a blind reading, by which I mean I'm not going to ask any question here. Whoever wants to come through to deliver a message to you can, okay? It could be your past self, it could be your future self, the universe, your ancestors, your past life, anybody, okay? Your inner child. So we'll get into the reading here. 4 cards, please. Very interesting. 5 of Wands in reverse. Right. Knight of Wands. Wheel, right. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Very interesting. The Moon in reverse. Okay. You got the Three of Swords. Okay. Very interesting, but this is your past lives. These are your past lives. Okay. Certain aspects of your past lives that want to tell you that whatever you're feeling right now, you could be feeling devastated. That's what I say here. Feeling like wanting to scream out loud. Oh my God, what is happening with my life? Why am I even alive? I want to die. That's the kind of vibe that I see here. And your past lives want you to know. It's not just one life. That's what I see here. Multiple lives. People from multiple, your soul, the forms in multiple janmas. It's all one soul, right? Different forms. This aspect of you, your past life, or your past lives rather, want you to know this is all an experience that your soul craves. Okay? This too shall pass is the message that I am getting here. This too shall pass. Don't beat yourself up for something that you cannot control. This is past life stuff. This is past life karma. But the good news is you can come out of it, but you feel like a victim, which is why you think you cannot do anything. But your past lives want you to know you can change this situation. Karma can be, how do I put it? Absolved, dissolved. Karma can be dissolved if we choose. Because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. The problem here is you think you're too human. You don't know your spiritual value. You are a star seed, okay? You are an old soul, but you don't know your own value. You think you cannot change your reality. Your past life is telling you you've had multiple janmas, but you've not learned from them. This janma, because you keep repeating the same mistakes. Yeah, I'm sorry if this triggers you. You keep repeating the same lessons. It's not mistakes. I'm sorry if this triggers you. It's not mistakes. It's lessons, right? If we learn from a life lesson, it's not a mistake anymore. So in this janma, you are being given the opportunity to learn this lesson, okay? We'll go into it in a bit, okay? What lesson it is, because I'm curious to know what it is. We'll get into it in a few minutes. But what I see here is, you can let go of this karma by exercising your free will, okay? You don't have to be in this energy of screaming, feeling like a victim, why me energy. You don't have to be in that energy. You can come out of it, my dear pile 3. Easily, because you're a master manifestor. You are divine feminine. You are influenced by the moon cycles, okay? Please start working with the moon cycles. Start manifesting with the moon cycles. Start visualizing the outcomes, okay? Maybe this is what you need to know in this lifetime, that you're not powerless, that you are very powerful. Maybe you're scared of your own power, which is why you've been running away from yourself. That's the energy that I get here. I agree. Life is unfair at times. People backstab us at times. There's a lot of pain in life. I fully agree. But you can change this reality, my dear pile 3 people. You can change this at will. You can tap into this beautiful Knight of Wands energy. Look at this woman here. There is fire here. Your sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra are connected. If you don't live in the moment, you start doubting yourself. You start running away from yourself. I get heavy sacral chakra vibes here. You should start accepting this vile side of you. You should start embracing this sensual, sexual side of you. You should start accepting you in your entirety and not run away from yourself. You've been distracting yourself, running away from yourself. You could also be attracted to pile 1. If you're not, that's fine. I also get the chariot vibes here when I look at the horse here, which tells me you are supposed to move forward in your life, but you're holding yourself back, my dear. Pile 3. Very interesting. Okay. The bottom card, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil in reverse, which is very interesting. You've been letting people dictate to you how to live your life. You've been letting other people or the external circumstances dictate your life, your choices. Take control of your life. Tell yourself, please repeat these affirmations every day. I take full control of my life. I am the King of Wands. I am the Emperor. I am the Magician. I co-create effectively with my reality, with the universe, with my angels, my spirit guides. I co-create with my reality. I'm not a victim anymore. You don't have to repeat this affirmation, but the way you talk to yourself is key. Pile 3 people. Please do fire meditation. Light a candle. Please do this. Please work with fire or fire meditation only if you feel absolutely sure, because sometimes when we do such things, we could attract negative entities. So just be very careful. If you feel confident, do this. Okay? I'm not scaring you. I'm also explaining that there are things to everything, side effects to everything we do. Even if we meditate, we may also inadvertently attract negative entities into our life. Many people were controlling how you speak. You were silenced in the past, not able to communicate your needs. You're being freed from this energy. That's what I see here, my dear pile 3. Don't worry, you're being freed from this energy. If this devil here had been upright, I would have been worried for you. I think in the last reading you got the same card as well. I don't remember, my dear pile 3 people. But what I see here is you are slowly moving away from the clutches of this devil-like energy, okay? Letting the circumstances dictate to you how to live your life. There are 2 scenarios. One could be letting your partner dictate to you. It could be love related, or it could be, like letting the society dictate to you. If you live in a conservative society, letting the society let you behave in a certain fashion, right? Like, or it could be your parents, it could be your peers, it could be your colleagues, whoever it is. It could be your office environment, it could be a collectivist society, or it could be an authority figure in your life, your father figure perhaps, who did not let you do what you always wanted to do. It could still be a potential problem for you, my dear pile 3 people. That's what I see here. But you're coming out of this. The good news is you're coming out of this. You have the devil in reverse, which is amazing news. You're coming out of this. So manifestation, visualization is the answer for you. That's what your past lives want you to do. You felt powerless in your past lives as well. And in this Janma, you're a cycle breaker. You're meant to break this generational curse. My dear pile. 3 people. You're meant to break this toxic pattern of feeling powerless. Very interesting. You're meant to enjoy life, go with the flow of life. You're meant to tap into the sacral chakra energy, tapping into your inner child energy. Right. We'll draw a card from the Archangel's Sigils, Angel Heart Sigils deck, a relatively new purchase. So we'll see what messages, additional messages, your past lives want you to know. This is Joe Feel again. You could also be attracted to pile 2. If you're not, that's fine. But this card is different. For the second pile, it was Joe Feel with adventure. For you, it is Joe Feel with celebration. Fireworks in the sky. Which tells me, as I was just mentioning, you're coming out of this toxic cycle. Right? Devil in reverse energy. You're coming out of the grasp, whoa, slow down. The grip of this negative entity. It could be a narcissist, an energy vampire, or a collective society this collectivist society that was stopping your evolution, that was hindering your progress. You were silenced in the past too much, my dear pile 3. I'm not able to speak. Very interesting. You're going to celebrate something in your life very soon, my dear pile 3. Celebration in the sky. Okay, I'm going to read from the deck here. Joe Feel celebration. Joe Feel's heart sigil feels that now is the time for you to leap for joy. Look at this card. What was I talking about? What was your past life telling you about? Your past lives, what were they telling you? Now is the time for you to tap into this joyful energy, sacral chakra energy. Going with the flow of life, enjoying life. I was telling you, you're a spiritual being having a human experience, but you think you're too much human and feeling too much pain. You're spiritual in your essence as well. For the first pile, it was the complete opposite. They think they're only spiritual, not human at all. In your case, you think you're only human, not spiritual. Very interesting, right? So, and truly celebrate your many wonderful accomplishments. So what you can do right now is to take a piece of paper, write down what you've accomplished thus far in your life. It could be anything, okay? Please write everything down. At the same time, send rockets of desire off into the galaxy to bring even further celebration. Send rockets of desire off into the galaxy. What were your past lives telling you? Manifest your dreams into reality. That's what this message is all about, right? You see, we have been waiting many years for this time of unique unfolding. Your past lives. I just told you, you've had a lot of past lives where you felt stuck, wheel of fortune in reverse, not learning your lessons, being stuck, confused, being in this energy of shrieking, feeling like a victim all the time. It's being a continuous theme from that is continuing from your past lives. Oh my God, this is amazing. Specifically leading us to December 21st and beyond to ask what future you want to create for yourself as you journey through this time of galactic expansion. What future you want to create for yourself. This happiness, joy, right? Manifesting it, visualizing the outcomes, feeling the outcome. Jofir is blessing you with a citrine ray of rare delight, as this exquisite holy liberator simply wants you to succeed by releasing any negative karma. Yeah, this is the negative karma that you're letting go of. Where's the devil card here? Negative karma, attachments, right? It's in reverse. You're letting go of it. Work with Archangel Jofi. Listen to his guided meditation. Wow, this is amazing. Through the window of galactic cleansing. And if you can study the heart sigil in the card, an extra celebration will come your way. Wow. Chant through your heart chakra, Anahata. to end in this heartfelt ghee. You could chant you could also chant yum, okay, yum, yum 14 times every day, at least for the next 14 days. Okay, with this I'm ending the reading. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for you. Thank you so much for your trust in me, Pile 3. If you like this reading, please give this video a thumbs up, share this with your friend and family, spread the word, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Thank you so much.